Hi Libra, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2015. This month I laid out the Rainbow Tarot spread for you and pulled an additional card from Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. If you'd like to learn more about me or schedule a private reading with me, please visit my website, theluckymermaid.com. Also, if you have a pending reading with me, please make sure your phone number is updated. And also take note that I live on the East Coast of the United States. So when you got your confirmation email booking your appointment and listed on my website, it does show I'm on the East Coast of the United States. So you need to check a time zone converter. So to be sure to be ready when I call you. I don't want to miss you. So please make sure we're on the same page about time zones. Also, please be sure to pay for your reading at the time you schedule because I do have to cancel unpaid appointments. Now that business is out of the way, on to your reading, Libra. The first card you have in your layout today for this May 2015 Psychic Tarot reading is the Two of Rods. And the Two of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes this is a partnership. This could be a partnership in business or romance. I feel that many of you are going to be getting organized and putting some plans or projects in motion and into action. I do feel there's an interesting development coming up for you around summertime that's really going to make you very happy, like it's a positive change. I get a couple different things here. I pick up that you're going to be constructing or fashioning something out of wood. So this could be a creation. It could also be building a home or a shed or a vacation home. It doesn't have to be out of wood because I'm also getting any kind of creation, really. I feel that you're going to be creating something, working on something. I do feel also there's going to be an elevation of your soul during this time in this springtime, and that you may be trying to make amends with someone from your past. You could be doing this through a lawyer, not necessarily for all of you. That could only apply to some of you. But I do see trying to make amends or making amends with someone from the past, and some of you will be doing that through a legal process, I guess, or talking to a lawyer comes up. In some ways, you may be at odds with yourself because I get you being pulled in two directions. Like one direction is going east, the other direction is going west. Now, for some of you, this could be about that you're feeling obligated to do some things, but you really don't want to do them. It could be something like that because I get a total division of what you need to do and have to do and what you want to do are definitely opposite in some regards. I feel family members are going to come into play here and help you out with something that you're working on. I do feel some of you may be starting a business. That's possible. Some of you may be working on getting, I don't know what else it could be you're getting going, but I see some of you getting some things going here and family coming in to help you also comes up. I feel around Christmas time that many of you are going to be feeling really happy, like you've gotten yourself out of some rut or some kind of situation that you didn't want to be anymore, like being unstuck comes up here and being really happy. I see around Christmas time especially. Not that you're not going to be feeling happy before then, Libra. I just feel that there's some like real joyous giddiness around you, especially throughout the month of December. Some of you are going to be getting an invitation to go stay somewhere. For some of you, this is a vacation house or a trip. For some of you, it could be an invitation to live with someone. It could also be that. Some of you may have a father figure that comes down with some kind of illness like pneumonia or a bronchial sickness. So just be careful if you have an elderly father. It doesn't even have to be elderly. Anybody can get bronchitis or pneumonia, but I'm just saying, just watch out for your father. Any of you that have been going through any internal struggles due to divorce, I do also pick up you're going to be getting over that and past that. I feel like you're going to be changing new ways of, finding new ways of doing things. This could be an exercise program or things you're doing for work if you work, anything. I just see you finding new ways of doing things comes up here. And the guides also talk about you might be getting out of Dodge. So that statement to me means that you're either going to be taking a trip or maybe considering moving. Some of you may be getting back together with an old flame. An old partner may come back into the picture for you or just reappear. Doesn't mean that you're going to get back together with them. In some cases, possibly. But for some of you, you're just going to hear from them or get some kind of communication or connection from them, but I don't know that it's going to go where you want it to go. It's going to be different for all of you. And I do want to mention here, I have said this on the other videos, Libras are not all born on the same day, in the same, time, in the same month, in the same year. So your arcs of time are going to be different for these predictions. And if you feel like this month isn't making sense to you, then by all means, check out your rising sign or your ascendant video. So if you're a Libra with a Capricorn rising, then definitely watch Capricorn if this month is not making sense to you. Or if your moon is in Aquarius, then go watch Aquarius, because many people are saying that sometimes their rising sign or their moon sign videos are making more sense to them on some months than their sun sign. So just be sure to check that out, Libra. It's just trying to get some more information to you if I can. Now, the next card you have in this layout today for May, you have the Empress. And the Empress is a card that symbolizes a maternal figure. This is like the Earth Mother card, the natural mother. 3 is the number of creation, and the Empress is the number 3. This could symbolize a birth of a child. It could symbolize a birth of a new business or a new idea. This could even symbolize your deceased mother. If your mother has passed over and is on the other side, this could indicate her, or a grandmother or a great-grandmother as well. But so sometimes the deceased mother figures come up here with the Empress. I feel that financial abundance is going to start coming to you, and I feel that any pressures you've been having with finance and money, I feel it getting lifted. I don't know that you're fully in the full swing of it yet, but some of you probably are, or it's already started. But if it hasn't started for you yet, I feel it's getting ready to start. Some things are turning in your favor in that regard, Libra. And I feel that some of you are going to get invited to take part in a big study group or a large event. For some of you, this could be a metaphysical event. It could be like something like going to see the Dalai Lama even, or some high holy religious or spiritual figure. It could be something like that. Some of you are going to get an invitation to attend some kind of study or lecture or initiation process. So it just depends on which Libra you are, what that's going to be about. But I do see a big invitation coming to you. I feel some of the topics going to be discussed are going to be earth changes, how the earth is changing on a physical level and in an energetic level. Some of you may actually go through some kind of magnified healing or learning how to do that or receiving it. That also comes up here with the Empress. It does come up again about getting invited to spend some time at some kind of retreat. It could actually be a vacation home or a cabin, but this even could be a retreat. This religious or spiritual thing I'm picking up on for some of you, that could also be the retreat. So I do feel across the board Libras are going to get invited to go somewhere, to attend something. Not everybody is, it's not going to be spiritual for everybody, but for some of you it definitely will be, or about healing, or both, and earth changes. So that definitely comes up here very strong for you Libras today with the Empress. Now the card crowning your reading, you have the Chariot. And the Chariot is a card to me that symbolizes having to make a decision or a choice. It can also indicate travel. I feel some of you are getting something designed or redesigned and also refined, which is interesting because Mercury in retrograde will be happening around the 18th or 19th of the month of May and going to June 11th, I believe. And so therefore that is a time of redoing things. So it's funny it's coming up for you with this card. I feel some of you are going to be redesigning your home or rooms in your home. Some of you may be also redefining yourself. Like if any of you wanted to have any kind of plastic surgery, like cosmetic surgery, anything, Botox, brow lift, doesn't matter, doesn't even have to be major. But I'm hearing redefining as well. So redesigning and redefining come up here with this Chariot card. I feel that you're going to be lending money out to someone, helping them and giving them a boost to their finances. This is to somebody, it could be like a son or a daughter or a very close friend or, you know, niece or nephew, sister, brother. There's something close here and it feels more like family to me than anything else. But, you know, we can be very close with family, with friends, and they can seem like family too because there's a real family feel and wanting to help somebody out. If there's any contests of any kind of drawing near your home, near the area you live in, I would enter it. They're not saying it's 100% guarantee you're going to win it, but there's a really good chance. So if and they keep referencing like near your home. So think on that. If it could be a neighborhood thing or a town drawing of some sort. I don't really feel like it's the lottery, but by all means, play the lottery. I just get like a drawing near your home you could win. So they are mentioning that for you, Libra, for May. I do pick up for many of you, there's going to be a new partnership or new romance coming in. And I know I'm telling you this on the Chariot card, but you do have the card that indicates that next, which is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a card to me that symbolizes a new relationship, new love relationship. It's like God handing you the Holy Grail of all good abundance of emotions and all good things, emotionally blessed. Emotional blessings are coming to you. And many times this is in the form of a new relationship. Still off of the Chariot, I do feel that many of you are coming up on a time where you're either going to be traveling a lot or entertaining a lot, like socializing and entertaining a lot and traveling. And it could be both. But I'm getting like starting in May, like May starts it. And I really feel it heavy for you in May and June in particular. Not to say it wouldn't continue on past that, but I really pick up May and June as being very highlighted for this socializing, entertaining, and traveling as well. Comes up very strongly here for you. I do feel that there is a good deal of success circling around you right now, especially in money matters. They're bringing that up. So I know some of you Libras are probably going to write and say, that's not happening for me. I just feel it's a timing issue because I really pick it up. I've picked it up more than once in these cards. So if you haven't started to feel the wheel turning in your favor for finances yet, I feel it's coming very soon if it hasn't already started for you. Now, with the Ace of Cups, which I already described, I was still actually reading the Chariot. Let me see what I get with that. Some of you Libras are going to be developing a new product line of some sort. And also I pick up some of you Libras are going to be offered an opportunity to change jobs. This could be changing jobs within your job. So like if there's a way you can do some switching of positions, I feel that message applies to many of you. I do see that you're going to have some big event or party, and I hear that many people are going to be applauding your efforts. So I feel whatever this event is going to go over big. And you could be doing some promotions here. I mean, part of this could be a selling tool or a promotional tool, this entertaining. So it could be a dual purpose entertaining / promotional for you, your work, or somebody you care about. But for some of you, it's just going to be you just wanted to entertain, and I feel that people are going to be really talking about this event, like they're going to be impressed with whatever you've put together here, food or the way your home looks or all of the above. That's nice, Libra. I'm happy for you. It sounds like you're going to have some good times coming up. Your cards are really good for this month, I have to say, Libra. I don't know how they've been recently. I'm not remembering that, but the month of May, the cards look pretty good. The next card you have, actually it's the concluding card of the tarot portion of your layout. You have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups to me is a card that symbolizes a water sign male. This would be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. That could be his sun sign, his rising sign, or his moon sign. And the Knight of Cups is somebody that has a lot of care, emotions, and feelings. He could be having them for you. He could be bringing you a message. The other thing with the Knight of Cups, he's got a deep sensitivity. He's very sensitive and can really pick up very strongly on people's feelings, and he himself is controlled very strongly by the cycles of the moon and tide cycles as well. If he's operating from the negative side of the Knight of Cups, he could be someone that is prone to scattered emotions, scattered feelings and thinking. He could like come forward with emotions and then pull them back. Sometimes he's prone to alcohol problems, like he could have a problem with drinking. That can happen with the Knight of Cups. For some of you Libras, you may find out that there's been treachery and deception with this man, and he may have been stealing money or fudging the books with either a business you own or a very, loved one, like a spouse or someone you care about's business. It might not necessarily be you, but he's definitely prominent here. He's here in your cards. Now, that's not going to apply for all of you Libras, but I do get that there is going to be some finding out about some misdeeds on his part, especially connected to funds. For some of you, this Knight of Cups is going to get brought up against criminal charges. So it's a pretty big deal that he's showing up here. I hope I didn't jinx you by saying you had great cards, but this is going to be the case for only some of you, so I have to keep listening. He may be held under for temporary custody, but once whatever happens goes to trial, I don't feel like he's going to be getting out of jail for quite a while, and I'm hearing the words like something happened out of jurisdiction. So I feel like it's getting moved, like wherever it was, it's getting moved somewhere, or it happened out of the jurisdiction wherever it was he got arrested, or it's getting tried out of the jurisdiction of where he got caught. I don't know. There's something about jurisdiction connected to do with him. I also pick up that there's a Knight of Cups that's going to come and spend some time with you, coming for a visit. And I also pick up that this Knight of Cups is bringing gifts. I do not feel that these are the same Knight of Cups that I'm picking up. I feel this guy may not be happy about his present situation. He may have been dumped by somebody, or, a marriage may have just broken up here, or something's happened with this guy. I still don't feel like they're the same guy. There is some guy that does have criminal charges here. That's a Knight of Cups for many of you Libras. But for other Libras, this is somebody that's either a son or a friend or a nephew or a brother, somebody you care about that is coming to visit you, but also kind of to stay. I don't feel like he's going to stay really long, but I get that he's down in the dumps and he's feeling unhappy. I do feel he brings you gifts in some way. I don't feel like you're unhappy to see him. I do feel that you're glad that he's going to be there. And I do feel that he's going to confide in you and tell you some important information or details that they may be interesting for you or helpful to you even, but there are things about him as well. I feel that he's very forlorn and kind of lovelorn. He doesn't want to be alone. I do feel he's gotten broken up with in some way. I feel some of you are really going to get to know him all over again. Take him out, spend some time with him, revisit, get to know him all over again. Now, that may sound odd if he's your brother or your son, but, sometimes we can find out about people later on in life that we think we knew them one way and then we come to know them another way. So I'm hearing you spending time with them and getting to know them all over again. I do see you out in restaurants or sitting at a bar having a couple of drinks or going, places that look like they would be entertaining or fun to do. So I do feel that when he comes and visits or spends time with you, that you will be spending time with him in a positive way. And, it's not going to be a negative visit, but I feel like he's going through a rough time, a rough patch emotionally speaking. So anyway, I hope that was of help to you. Now for the Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angels Oracle cards, you got the card of music. And you're not the only sign that got that this month. I'm not sure which of the other signs got it, but you also have music here. I hear there's a real camaraderie of spirit enveloping you right now. So I feel you're actually going through a phase where you're feeling pretty good. Things are starting to turn around and look up for you in some ways, and that you're having a real feeling of wanting to be out there in the world, hobnobbing with people and conversing and interacting with them and, being helpful with this Knight of Cups, the one that's not going to jail, the other one, the one that's coming to see you. I see you feeling very like all's right with the world, and you want to be gregarious and outgoing and friendly to people right now. I hear from many of you Libras, your sensuality and your sexuality is going to be heightened right now. So your mojo is really kicking up, Libra, for the month of May. I feel that also in the month of May, there's a boost to your ego as well. I also pick up that you're going to be getting invited to some parties and gatherings as well. So I really see a highlighted social time period really kicking up for you, Libra, starting in the month of May and going through. It could last all summer long. It could even go as far as August. But May, June, and going into the beginning of July are the most highlighted times. And I feel that you're going to be invited and you're going to be having entertaining going on where you are as well, coming from you to others. So I hope this reading was of help to you, Libra, and I certainly hope it made sense. I'd like to say thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. If you'd like to learn more about me or schedule a private reading with me, please visit my website, theluckymermaid.com. Also, please, as a reminder, if you do have an upcoming reading with me, Libras out there, please make sure your phone number that I'm going to call you at is up to date of what you entered into my online scheduling system. Please note that I am on the East Coast of the United States, so when you booked your appointment, it was East Coast time. If you need to check a time zone converter on the internet, please do so, because I do want to speak with you when I call you. And please make your payments for your reading at the time you book your appointments. Otherwise, I have to cancel the unpaid appointments, and I don't want to do that. So thank you. I wish you a beautiful month of May, Libra, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.